Master Your Mindset, How to Get What You Truly Deserve, written by Gylmaan Odysseus, published by the Mystic Collection. Introduction. The transformative power of the mind. Have you ever felt stuck, as if no matter how hard you try, the life you envision remains out of reach? Perhaps it feels like the world is moving forward, but you're standing still, trapped by doubts, fears, or the weight of past failures. What if I told you that the way forward isn't somewhere outside of you, but right within your grasp? Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. It has the ability to change your perspective, your actions, and ultimately, your entire reality. The thoughts you entertain, the beliefs you nurture, and the inner dialogue you repeat every day are not just echoes in your head. They are the blueprint of the life you're living now. And here's the truth. To change your life, you must first change your mind. I, Gylmaan Odysseus, wrote this audiobook for those who are ready to break free from the limits holding them back. Whether you feel stuck in a cycle of negativity, overwhelmed by life's challenges, or unsure of your next step, this journey is for you. It's not about quick fixes or vague inspiration. It's about understanding the transformative power of your thoughts and learning how to use them to create the life you truly deserve. Think about it. Everything extraordinary that humans have ever achieved started as a single thought, a seed planted in the mind. This audiobook will guide you through a step-by-step process to master your mindset, overcome internal barriers, and align your thinking with your goals and dreams. By the time you finish this book, you won't just understand the power of your mind, you'll experience it. You'll learn how to let go of self-doubt, shift your perspective, and awaken the limitless potential within you. So, if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're ready to rewrite the story of your life and step into a version of yourself you've only dreamed of, then let's begin. Remember, transformation doesn't start with the world around you, it starts with your thoughts. And that's where we'll begin. Chapter 1. The Foundation of Transformation. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast open field. Before you is infinite potential, a blank canvas upon which you can create the life you've always envisioned. But as you take a step forward, you feel a weight holding you back. The invisible chains of fear, doubt, and past experiences. The first step toward transforming your life is understanding that the power to break free and thrive has always been within you. The key lies in your mind. Your mind is the architect of your reality. Every thought you think, whether positive or negative, sends ripples into the world around you. Consider this. When you wake up and tell yourself, "Today is going to be terrible," how does the day unfold? Your mind begins to look for evidence to confirm that belief. A small inconvenience feels monumental. Every interaction is tinged with frustration. But if you wake up and say, "Today will be an opportunity to grow," your outlook shifts. Challenges become lessons. Simple joys feel profound. The truth is, your thoughts shape not only how you see the world, but also how the world responds to you. This is not wishful thinking. It's a principle grounded in psychology and neuroscience. Your brain is wired to find patterns and reinforce beliefs. If you believe you're not good enough, your mind will filter out evidence to the contrary and focus on moments that validate your insecurity. If you believe you're capable and deserving, your brain will amplify opportunities and build confidence. But how do you begin this process of transformation? It starts with awareness. Awareness, recognizing the power of your thoughts. Think about your daily inner dialogue. Is it kind, encouraging, and supportive? Or is it critical, doubtful, and self-sabotaging? Many of us operate on autopilot, unaware of the destructive narratives running in the background. These stories might stem from childhood, societal expectations, or past failures. For instance, Let's say you grew up hearing phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "Success is for the lucky few." These statements, repeated over time, become deeply ingrained beliefs. As an adult, you might find yourself struggling financially or feeling unworthy of success, not because you lack ability, but because your subconscious mind is holding on to these outdated scripts. To change your life, you must first become conscious of these limiting beliefs. Start by observing your thoughts without judgment. Carry a journal with you and jot down recurring patterns. Do you often think, "I'm not smart enough," or "Things never work out for me"? Once you've identified these thoughts, you can begin to challenge and replace them. Rewriting the narrative awareness is powerful, but it's only the first step. The next phase is rewriting the narrative. Just as an architect drafts blueprints before building a structure, you must consciously design the story you want to live. This involves creating new, empowering beliefs to replace the old, limiting ones. Here's a simple exercise to start. Write down your limiting beliefs. For example, "I'm not good with money." Challenge the belief. Ask yourself, is this objectively true? Often, you'll find that these beliefs are based on isolated incidents or external influences, not facts. Replace it with an empowering statement. Transform "I'm not good with money" into "I am learning to manage money effectively and I'm capable of financial success." Repetition is key here. Your brain thrives on consistency. The more you affirm these empowering beliefs, the more they take root in your subconscious. Over time, you'll notice your thoughts naturally aligning with this new narrative, leading to changes in your behavior and outcomes. Building the foundation. Daily practices. Transformation is not a one-time event. It's a daily commitment. Here are 3 foundational practices to help you master your mindset. Morning affirmations. Start each day by speaking positive affirmations aloud. Statements like, "I'm capable of overcoming challenges," or "I attract opportunities that align with my goals," set the tone for the day. Gratitude journaling. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, rewiring your brain for positivity. Mindfulness and meditation. Spend 10 minutes each day in quiet reflection. Focus on your breath, allowing thoughts to come and go without judgment. This practice helps you become more aware of your thought patterns and fosters a sense of calm and clarity. The science of transformation. To truly appreciate the power of your mind, let's delve briefly into the science behind it. Your brain operates through a network of neurons which communicate via electrical signals. When you think a certain way repeatedly, these neurons form stronger connections, creating neural pathways. This is known as neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to rewire itself based on your thoughts and experiences. For example, if you constantly tell yourself, "I'm bad at public speaking," you reinforce that neural pathway, making it harder to overcome. But if you start practicing positive affirmations, visualizing success, and exposing yourself to opportunities to speak, you're forming new pathways. Over time, these new connections become stronger, replacing the old ones. The beauty of neuroplasticity is that it's never too late to change. No matter how deeply ingrained a belief or habit is, you have the power to rewrite it. A commitment to growth. As you stand at the threshold of transformation, remember that this journey requires patience and persistence. You will face setbacks, and that's okay. Growth isn't linear, it's a series of peaks and valleys. What matters is your commitment to keep moving forward, even when progress feels slow. In the chapters to come, we'll dive deeper into practical strategies and profound insights to help you master your mindset and create a life of purpose and abundance. But for now, take this first step. Believe that change is possible. Believe in the power of your mind, and most importantly, believe in yourself. Transformation begins with a single thought. What will yours be today? Chapter 2. Rewriting your inner dialogue. Close your eyes for a moment and listen to the voice inside your mind. What does it say? Is it encouraging you to take bold steps and trust in your abilities, or is it whispering doubts, fears, and criticisms? For many of us, the latter dominates. This inner dialogue, the constant chatter that plays in the background of our lives, holds immense power. It can either propel you toward greatness or anchor you in mediocrity. The good news? You have the power to rewrite it. Your inner dialogue acts like a script that guides your thoughts, decisions, and actions. If you repeatedly tell yourself, "I'm not good enough," or "I always mess things up," these statements become self-fulfilling prophecies. The more you say them, the more you believe them, and the more they shape your reality. But imagine what could happen if you replace these negative narratives with empowering ones. I am capable. I am worthy. I am constantly learning and improving. This chapter will guide you through the transformative process of identifying, challenging, and rewriting your inner dialogue to align with the life you want to create. The origin of negative self-talk. Negative self-talk doesn't appear out of nowhere. It often originates from past experiences, societal conditioning, or the influence of others. Maybe you grew up in an environment where mistakes were criticized rather than celebrated as opportunities to learn. Perhaps you've internalized harsh words from others, carrying them like scars that now form the basis of your inner dialogue. For example, a child who hears, "Why can't you ever get it right?" may grow into an adult who constantly questions their competence. Similarly, societal standards of success, beauty, or intelligence can fuel a relentless inner critic. Recognizing where your negative self-talk stems from is the first step to breaking its hold over you. Ask yourself, what messages about myself did I absorb growing up? Are there specific experiences that shaped how I view myself? Whose voice does my inner critic sound like? Awareness of these origins allows you to separate your true self from the learned narratives that no longer serve you. Challenging the critic. Once you've identified the negative patterns in your inner dialogue, the next step is to challenge them. Imagine your inner critic as an overzealous coach who's gotten carried away with their tough love approach. While their intentions might have been to protect or motivate you, their methods are flawed. Here's a 3-step process to challenge negative self-talk. Pause and observe. When you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, don't immediately push it aside. Instead, pause and acknowledge it. For example, if you think, "I'll never be successful," stop and take a moment to examine that thought. Question its validity. Ask yourself, is this thought objectively true? Often, negative thoughts are exaggerated or based on assumptions rather than facts. For instance, just because you failed at something once doesn't mean you'll always fail. Replace it with empowering language. Counter the negative thought with a positive, constructive one. Instead of, "I'll never be successful," say, "Success is a journey, and every step I take brings me closer to my goals." The power of affirmations. Affirmations are powerful tools for rewriting your inner dialogue. These are positive, present-tense statements that reinforce empowering beliefs. When repeated consistently, affirmations help reprogram your subconscious mind, replacing old, limiting thoughts with new, supportive ones. Here are some examples. I am capable of achieving my goals. I am deserving of love and respect. I have the power to overcome challenges. Every day, I am growing and improving. To make affirmations more effective, speak them aloud. Hearing your own voice reinforces the message. Visualize the outcome. As you say the affirmation, imagine what it would feel like if it were true. Be consistent. Repetition is key. Incorporate affirmations into your daily routine, such as in the morning or before bed. Creating a new narrative. Your inner dialogue is not set in stone. It's a story you've been telling yourself. And like any story, it can be rewritten. Start by crafting a narrative that reflects your strengths, aspirations, and potential. Write it down as if you were describing the most empowered version of yourself. For example, old narrative: I'm not smart enough to achieve my dreams. New narrative: I am a resourceful and intelligent individual, capable of learning and growing every day. When you encounter setbacks or challenges, revisit your new narrative. Use it as a guiding light to remind yourself of who you are becoming. Overcoming resistance. Rewriting. Your inner dialogue isn't always easy. You may encounter resistance, both from within and from external sources. Your old beliefs might resurface, questioning your progress. Others may not immediately recognize or support the changes you're making. Here's how to navigate resistance. Be patient with yourself. Change takes time. Celebrate small victories, and remember that setbacks are part of the process. Surround yourself with positivity. Seek out people, books, and environments that uplift and inspire you. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a close friend. When negative thoughts arise, acknowledge them without judgment and gently redirect your focus. The ripple effect of positive self-talk. As you transform your inner dialogue, you'll notice a ripple effect in your life. Positive self-talk doesn't just change how you feel about yourself. It influences your relationships, decisions, and opportunities. When you believe in your worth and capabilities, you're more likely to take risks, pursue goals, and attract supportive people into your life. Imagine approaching a job interview with the mindset, I have valuable skills to offer, and I'm excited to share them. Compare that to walking in thinking, I'm not good enough, they probably won't hire me. The energy you bring to any situation is shaped by your inner dialogue, and that energy impacts how others perceive and respond to you. Conclusion. Becoming your own advocate. Rewriting your inner dialogue is one of the most empowering steps you can take on your journey of transformation. It's about becoming your own advocate, champion, and cheerleader. When you speak to yourself with kindness, confidence, and love, you lay the foundation for a life that reflects those qualities. As you continue this journey, remember, you are not defined by your past or by the limitations others have placed on you. You have the power to choose your thoughts, and in doing so, you shape your reality. What story will you tell yourself today? Chapter 3. Vision. Creating your ideal life. What would your life look like if you were living your dream? For many, the answer is unclear. Defining your goals and purpose requires clarity and intention. Yet so many people drift through life without a clear vision of what they want. Without a defined destination, how can you ever hope to arrive? This chapter is about finding that clarity. It's about defining your purpose, visualizing your future self, and turning your dreams into actionable goals. By embracing the power of vision, you can transform vague aspirations into a tangible roadmap for success, overcoming fear of failure and embracing the endless possibilities that await. Why clarity of vision is essential for success. Vision is the foundation of achievement. Just as an architect wouldn't begin construction without blueprints, you can't build the life you want without a clear picture of what it looks like. Clarity of vision acts as your compass, guiding your decisions and actions toward your desired outcome. When your vision is clear, you stay focused. A clear goal helps you prioritize your time and energy. You build resilience. Knowing your why keeps you motivated, even during setbacks. You attract opportunities. When you're clear on what you want, you're more likely to recognize opportunities that align with your goals. Lack of clarity, on the other hand, leads to aimlessness. It's like wandering through a dense fog, unsure of which direction to take. To escape this fog, you must define your vision. Exercises to visualize your future self. Visualization is a powerful tool for creating your ideal life. It allows you to imagine your future self in vivid detail, helping you align your thoughts and actions with your goals. Here are some exercises to help you begin. 1. The perfect day exercise. Take a moment to imagine your perfect day. From the moment you wake up to the time you go to sleep, visualize every detail. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? How do you feel? Write down your answers and look for patterns. This exercise can reveal what truly matters to you and serve as the foundation for your vision. 2. Create a vision board. Gather images, quotes, and symbols that represent your goals and dreams. Arrange them on a board where you'll see them daily. This visual reminder keeps your aspirations top of mind and reinforces your commitment to achieving them. 3. Write a letter to your future self. Imagine it's 5 years from now and you've achieved everything you desire. Write a letter to your current self, describing your accomplishments, how you feel, and the journey it took to get there. This exercise helps you articulate your goals and makes them feel more tangible. Turning vague dreams into actionable goals. Dreams are the seeds of success, but without action, they remain dormant. To bring your vision to life, you must transform it into actionable goals. This process involves setting SMART goals. Ensure your goals are specific, clearly define what you want to achieve. Measurable, determine how you'll track progress. Achievable, set realistic targets within your current abilities. Relevant, align your goals with your core values and vision. Time-bound, set deadlines to create a sense of urgency. For example, instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," set a goal like, "I will exercise for 30 minutes 5 days a week for the next 3 months." Breaking goals into milestones. Large goals can feel overwhelming. Break them into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each milestone as you progress, reinforcing your commitment to the larger vision. Taking consistent action. Consistency is key. Even small daily actions add up over time. Commit to showing up for your vision every day, no matter how small the step. Overcoming fear of failure and embracing possibility. Fear of failure often prevents people from pursuing their dreams. It whispers doubts and convinces you that staying in your comfort zone is safer. But what if failure wasn't something to fear, but something to embrace? Reframing. Failure. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of the journey. Each setback teaches you valuable lessons and brings you closer to your goal. Instead of viewing failure as a sign to stop, see it as a stepping stone to growth. Silencing the inner critic. Your inner critic may tell you that you're not good enough or that your dreams are unrealistic. Challenge these thoughts by asking, is this fear based on facts or assumptions? What's the worst that could happen if I try and fail? What could I learn from the experience? Replace self-doubt with affirmations that reinforce your capability and worthiness. Visualizing success. Focus on the possibilities rather than the obstacles. Visualize yourself succeeding, feeling the emotions of achievement. This mental rehearsal boosts confidence and helps you approach challenges with optimism. Looking ahead. Your vision is the blueprint for your ideal life, but it's only the beginning. By defining your goals, visualizing your future self and taking consistent action, you can create a life filled with purpose and fulfillment. As you move forward, remember that clarity and commitment are your greatest allies. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to navigate and harness your emotions, turning pain into power and cultivating resilience. For now, take time to reflect on your vision and the steps you can take today to bring it closer to reality. Chapter 4. Emotional Mastery. Turning Pain into Power. Emotions are at the heart of the human experience. They influence our decisions, shape our relationships, and color our perception of the world. Yet many of us struggle to navigate our emotional landscapes, allowing pain, fear, and disappointment to dictate our lives. What if you could transform these emotions into a source of strength? This chapter is about emotional mastery, understanding your emotions, processing them in healthy ways, and using them as catalysts for growth. By harnessing the power of your emotions, you can turn pain into power and cultivate resilience, gratitude, and self-compassion. Understanding the role of emotions in decision-making. Emotions play a crucial role in how we make decisions. Whether we realize it or not, our feelings often guide our choices. For example, fear may cause us to avoid risks, even when the potential rewards are significant. Anger can push us to take action, but it can also cloud our judgment. Joy and excitement motivate us to pursue opportunities that align with our passions. By becoming aware of how emotions influence your decisions, you can learn to pause, reflect, and make choices that align with your values and long-term goals. The emotional logical balance. Effective decision-making requires a balance between emotion and logic. Emotions provide valuable insight, but they shouldn't override rational thinking. For instance, if you're feeling anxious about a new opportunity, acknowledge the anxiety, but weigh it against the potential benefits. When excitement tempts you to rush into a decision, take a moment to consider the practical implications. This balance allows you to harness the wisdom of your emotions without being controlled by them. How to process and release. Negative emotions. Negative emotions like sadness, anger, and fear are natural responses to life's challenges. However, suppressing or ignoring these feelings can lead to emotional buildup and burnout. Processing and releasing them is essential for emotional well-being. 1. Acknowledge your emotions. The first step is to name and validate your feelings. Instead of saying, "I shouldn't feel this way," try saying, "I feel hurt because," or "I'm angry because." Naming your emotions helps you understand them and reduces their intensity. 2. Practice mindful observation. Mindfulness allows you to observe your emotions without judgment. Imagine your emotions as waves on the ocean. Watch them rise and fall, knowing they're temporary. This perspective helps you detach from the intensity of the moment. 3. Express your feelings. Find healthy ways to express your emotions, such as journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or engaging in creative outlets like art or music. Expression releases emotional tension and helps you gain clarity. 4. Let go of emotional baggage. Holding on to resentment, guilt, or regret weighs you down. To release these emotions, practice forgiveness and acceptance. Remember, letting go isn't about condoning what happened, it's about freeing yourself from its grip, transforming pain, fear, and disappointment into growth. Painful experiences often hold hidden lessons and opportunities for growth. By reframing these experiences, you can turn them into sources of strength. 1. Find the lesson in the pain. Every challenge carries a lesson. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can this pain help me grow stronger? What would I do differently in the future? 2. Embrace vulnerability. Vulnerability is not a weakness. It's a pathway to connection and growth. When you allow yourself to feel deeply, you open the door to healing and self-discovery. Share your struggles with someone you trust, and you'll often find support and understanding. 3. Use fear as a guide. Fear often points to areas of growth. Instead of avoiding what scares you, confront it with curiosity. What's the worst that could happen? What's the best that could happen? By leaning into fear, you build courage and expand your comfort zone. 4. Reframe disappointment. Disappointment can feel like failure, but it's often a redirection. Instead of dwelling on what didn't work out, focus on the new opportunities that have opened up as a result. Cultivating resilience through gratitude and self-compassion. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity. Two powerful tools for building resilience are gratitude and self-compassion. Gratitude, shifting your perspective. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right. It's a practice that rewires your brain to notice the positives in life. To cultivate gratitude, keep a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Express appreciation. Tell someone why you're thankful for them. Find gratitude in challenges. Ask yourself, what's the silver lining in this situation? Self-compassion. Treating yourself with kindness. Self-compassion means treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a friend. When you're going through a tough time, try these steps. Acknowledge your pain. Say, "This is hard right now, and it's okay to feel this way." Practice. Self-kindness. Replace self-criticism with encouraging words. Recognize common humanity. Remember that everyone faces challenges. You're not alone. Looking ahead. Emotional mastery is a lifelong journey, but every step you take brings you closer to inner peace and personal power. By understanding your emotions, processing them in healthy ways, and transforming pain into growth, you can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to break free from financial struggles by rewiring your mindset about money. For now, reflect on the emotional patterns that may be holding you back, and consider how you can apply the strategies from this chapter to turn your pain into power. Chapter 5. Breaking free from financial struggles. Money for many is a source of stress, fear, or limitation. Yet it is also a tool that can empower dreams, enable choices, and provide security. Why then do so many of us remain trapped in financial struggles? The answer often lies not in our bank accounts, but in our mindset. This chapter is about rewiring your beliefs about money, moving from scarcity to abundance, and aligning your financial goals with your deepest values. With the right mindset, you can break free from the chains of financial struggles and embrace a prosperous future. How beliefs about wealth influence financial outcomes. Our beliefs about money are shaped early in life by our families, cultures, and experiences. These beliefs often operate subconsciously, influencing how we handle finances. Consider the following limiting beliefs. Money is the root of all evil. There's never enough to go around. Wealth is only for the lucky or privileged. Such beliefs can lead to fear of taking risks, guilt about financial success, or reluctance to dream big. To change your financial reality, you must first identify and challenge these limiting beliefs, shifting to an abundance mindset. An abundance mindset recognizes that opportunities and resources are plentiful. Instead of fearing scarcity, you begin to see possibilities. Instead of, "I can't afford it," think, "How can I afford it?" Replace, "I'm not good with money," with, I'm learning to manage my finances wisely. See wealth as a tool for positive impact, not a source of guilt. Identifying and overcoming scarcity. Thinking scarcity. Thinking keeps you focused on lack, what you don't have, what you can't do, and what you might lose. It narrows your perspective and stifles creativity. To overcome scarcity thinking. 1. Reframe your financial narrative. Reflect on how you talk about money. Replace negative statements with empowering ones. Negative: I'll never get out of debt. Empowering: I'm actively taking steps to improve my financial situation. 2. Practice gratitude. Focus on what you already have instead of what's missing. Gratitude creates a sense of sufficiency, reducing anxiety about money. 3. Adopt a growth mindset. Understand that financial skills, like any other, can be learned and improved. Embrace the idea that your financial situation can change with effort and strategy. Strategies to build a prosperous and abundant mindset. Once you've identified and shifted limiting beliefs, it's time to implement strategies that foster abundance. 1. Set clear financial goals. Define what financial success looks like for you. Is it freedom from debt? Owning a home? Building a savings cushion? Clarity about your goals helps you align your actions with your vision. 2. Create a budget that reflects your values. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about intention. Allocate your resources to what matters most, whether that's saving for a dream vacation, investing in personal growth, or supporting causes you care about. 3. Build multiple streams of income. Relying on a single income source can feel limiting. Explore ways to diversify, whether through a side hustle, investments, or leveraging your skills in new ways. 4. Invest in financial education. Knowledge is power. Take the time to learn about budgeting, investing, and wealth-building strategies. The more you understand, the more confident you'll feel about managing your finances. Aligning financial goals with personal values. True financial freedom comes not just from having money, but from using it in ways that align with your values. Ask yourself, what does wealth mean to me? How can my financial goals support my personal and family values? What legacy do I want to create with my resources? When your financial goals align with your values, you're more likely to feel fulfilled and motivated in your financial journey. The joy of giving. One of the most profound ways to align wealth with values is through generosity. Giving, whether time, money, or resources, creates a sense of abundance and strengthens your connection to others. Looking ahead. Breaking free from financial struggles isn't just about earning more. It's about thinking differently about money and aligning your financial actions with your values. As you rewrite your financial story, you'll find that prosperity isn't just about dollars in the bank. It's about the freedom, security, and impact you can create. In the next chapter, we'll delve into the realm of relationships, exploring how your mindset shapes connections and how to cultivate deeper, more authentic bonds. For now, take a moment to reflect on your beliefs about money and consider how you can embrace an abundant mindset. Chapter 6. Relationships, Building Deeper Connections. Our relationships are a mirror reflecting not only how we interact with others, but also how we view ourselves. Whether it's family, friends, or romantic partners, the quality of our relationships significantly impacts our happiness and sense of purpose. But what if the secret to deeper, more fulfilling connections lies not in what others do, but in how we think? This chapter explores how your mindset shapes your relationships, how to release toxic patterns, and how to foster connections rooted in empathy, trust, and mutual growth. You'll also learn how to set healthy boundaries without guilt, creating space for authentic and enriching bonds. How your mindset impacts your interactions with others. Every interaction you have is filtered through your mindset. If you carry beliefs like, "I'm not worthy of love," or "people always let me down," those thoughts influence how you communicate, react, and connect. Consider the following scenarios. If you expect rejection, you may unconsciously push people away. If you fear vulnerability, you may keep relationships at a surface level. If you view others with suspicion, trust becomes elusive. Shifting to a growth-oriented relationship mindset. A growth-oriented mindset invites curiosity, empathy, and openness into your relationships. Instead of seeing conflict as a threat, view it as an opportunity to deepen understanding. Replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. I am deserving of love and respect. I can trust others while maintaining my boundaries. Every relationship teaches me something valuable. Releasing toxic patterns and creating space for authentic connections. Toxic patterns, whether rooted in past hurts, insecurities, or unhealthy dynamics, can hinder the growth of meaningful relationships. Releasing these patterns is essential to create space for authentic connections. Recognize toxic patterns. Awareness is the first step to change. Reflect on recurring issues in your relationships. Do you tend to overextend yourself to gain approval? Are you quick to anger or withdrawal during conflict? Do you stay in relationships out of fear or obligation rather than genuine connection? Identifying these patterns helps you understand their origins and how they impact your relationships. Heal old wounds. Unresolved pain from past relationships often spills into new ones. Take time to process and heal. Write a letter to someone who hurt you, even if you don't send it. Seek professional support if needed to address deep-rooted trauma. Practice forgiveness, not for their sake, but for your peace. Set intentions for healthy relationships. Define what you want in your relationships. Clarity about your values and expectations allows you to cultivate connections that align with your highest self. Fostering empathy, trust, and mutual growth in relationships. Authentic relationships are built on empathy, trust, and a shared commitment to growth. Here's how to nurture these qualities. Practice active listening. Listening is one of the most powerful ways to show you care. Instead of thinking about your response while the other person is speaking, focus entirely on their words, emotions, and needs. Reflect back what you hear to ensure understanding. Build trust through consistency. Trust takes time and is earned through consistent actions. Be honest, reliable, and open in your communication. Trust also requires vulnerability, sharing your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. Encourage mutual growth. Healthy relationships inspire growth in both partners. Support each other's goals, celebrate successes, and navigate challenges as a team. When both parties are committed to self-improvement, the relationship becomes a source of strength and inspiration. Setting healthy boundaries. Without guilt, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are guidelines to protect your well-being and ensure respectful interactions. Without them, resentment, burnout, and unhealthy dynamics can arise. Understand the purpose of boundaries. Boundaries are about self-respect, not rejection. They help you prioritize your needs while maintaining healthy connections with others. Communicate boundaries. Clearly, be direct and kind when expressing your boundaries. Instead of, "You're always interrupting me," say, "I'd appreciate it if we could take turns speaking during conversations." Instead of, "You're too demanding," say, "I need some time to recharge before I can help." Stand firm without guilt. It's natural to feel guilt when setting boundaries, especially if you're used to putting others first. Remember, taking care of yourself allows you to show up more fully in your relationships. Looking ahead. The quality of your relationships reflects the quality of your mindset. By releasing toxic patterns, fostering empathy and trust, and setting healthy boundaries, you create space for deeper, more meaningful connections. In the next chapter, we'll explore the art of letting go, freeing yourself from the weight of the past to embrace a future of endless possibilities. For now, take a moment to reflect on your current relationships and consider how your mindset can help you nurture and strengthen them. Chapter 7. The Art of Letting Go. Life is a journey of holding on and letting go. We hold on to memories, relationships, regrets, and expectations, sometimes long past their expiration date. But often, it's the act of releasing what no longer serves us that creates the space for growth, healing, and new opportunities. This chapter is about the transformative power of letting go. By releasing unhelpful attachments, forgiving yourself and others, and surrendering to the flow of life, you can liberate yourself from the burdens of the past and step into a lighter, more fulfilling future. Recognizing the weight of unhelpful attachments. Every attachment we hold carries emotional weight. Some are positive, like the bonds we share with loved ones, while others become heavy burdens, old grudges, failed dreams, or relationships that no longer align with who we are. Signs of harmful attachments. You constantly replay past mistakes or regrets in your mind. You cling to a relationship out of fear of being alone, even if it's toxic. You feel stuck because you're unable to move beyond past disappointments. Holding on to these attachments doesn't change the past. It only prevents you from fully experiencing the present. How to forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness is not about excusing bad behavior or pretending everything is fine. It's about freeing yourself from the emotional hold of resentment and regret. Forgiving yourself. We're often our harshest critics, holding on to guilt or shame long after others have forgotten. To forgive yourself, acknowledge your humanity, accept that making mistakes is part of being human. Learn the lesson. Reflect on what you can take away from the experience to grow. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness and understanding you would offer a friend. Forgiving others. Forgiving someone doesn't mean condoning their actions or allowing them back into your life. It means releasing the emotional power they hold over you. Shift your perspective. Try to see the situation from their point of view, even if you don't agree. Let go of expectations. Release the need for an apology or validation. Forgiveness is for your peace, not theirs. Letting go of failures, regrets, and what no longer serves you. Life is full of beginnings and endings. Learning to let go allows you to transition gracefully from one chapter to the next. Reframe failures as lessons. Failures are not endpoints, they are stepping stones. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? How can I use this knowledge to make better choices moving forward? Release regret. Regret keeps you tethered to the past, but you can't change what has already happened. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Ask, how can I grow from this? Identify what no longer serves you. Take an honest inventory of your life. Are there habits, relationships, or beliefs that are holding you back? What would your life look like if you released them? Letting go isn't easy, but it's a necessary step to create space for new opportunities and growth. The transformative power of surrender and acceptance. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It means accepting life as it is and trusting that things will unfold as they're meant to. Embrace the present moment. When you let go of attachment to the past or anxiety about the future, You free yourself to fully experience the present. Practice mindfulness by focusing on your breath, sensations, or surroundings. Remind yourself that the present moment is the only one you can truly control. Trust the process. Life is not always predictable, but that's part of its beauty. Trust that even the difficult moments serve a purpose. Instead of resisting change, embrace it as a natural part of growth. Celebrate what remains. Letting go doesn't mean losing everything. It means making room for what truly matters. Focus on the relationships, passions, and dreams that align with your highest self. Looking ahead. Letting go is an act of courage and faith. It requires you to trust that by releasing what no longer serves you, you make room for something greater. In the next chapter, we'll shift our focus to cultivating daily habits that support your growth and success. For now, take a moment to reflect. What are you holding on to that you're ready to release? How will letting go lighten your emotional load and create space for new possibilities? Chapter 8. Cultivating Daily Habits for Success. Success is not an event. It's the result of consistent, deliberate actions over time. While motivation can ignite change, it's habits that sustain it. The small, often overlooked routines you practice daily shape your mindset, influence your decisions, and ultimately determine your life's trajectory. This chapter focuses on building habits that support your goals and set the foundation for long-term growth. By understanding the power of habits and creating routines that align with your aspirations, you can unlock a life of success, fulfillment, and purpose. Why habits are more powerful than motivation? Motivation is fleeting. It may inspire you to start a project or take the first step toward a goal, but it's not reliable for the long haul. Habits, on the other hand, work regardless of how you feel. The role of habits in shaping identity. Your habits define who you are. If you write every day, you become a writer. If you consistently prioritize your health, you embody a healthy lifestyle. Ask yourself, do my current habits reflect the person I want to become? What small changes can I make to align my daily actions with my vision? Automation of behavior habits reduce decision fatigue. When positive behaviors become automatic, they free up mental energy for more complex tasks. For example, brushing your teeth every morning is automatic. It doesn't require motivation. Imagine if exercising or reading for personal growth felt just as natural. Creating routines that support your goals. Your habits should act as building blocks for your goals, creating a structure that supports your ambitions. Start small and build momentum. Big changes can feel overwhelming, but small, consistent actions create lasting impact. Instead of committing to an hour of exercise, start with 10 minutes. If you want to write a book, commit to writing 200 words a day. These small wins build confidence and momentum, making it easier to scale up over time. Design your environment. Your surroundings play a significant role in shaping your habits. Make it easier to stick to positive routines by optimizing your environment. Remove distractions. Keep your phone out of reach when working on important tasks. Create visual cues. Place a journal by your bedside to encourage nightly reflection. Simplify access. Lay out workout clothes the night before to make morning exercise effortless. Use habit stacking. Pair a new habit with an existing one to create a seamless routine. For example, after brushing your teeth, spend 5 minutes meditating. While waiting for your morning coffee to brew, review your daily goals. Track your progress. Seeing tangible evidence of your efforts reinforces positive behavior. Use a habit tracker, journal, or app to monitor your consistency and celebrate milestones. The role of discipline in shaping a successful life. Discipline bridges the gap between goals and accomplishments. It's the ability to stay committed even when motivation wanes or challenges arise. Cultivate self-discipline. Self-discipline is a skill that improves with practice. To strengthen it, set clear priorities, know what matters most, and focus your energy there. Delay gratification. Resist the urge for immediate rewards in favor of long-term gains. Stay accountable. Share your goals with a trusted friend or mentor who can support your journey. Embrace consistency over perfection. Consistency is more important than perfection. Missing one day doesn't mean you've failed. It's an opportunity to recommit. The key is showing up regularly, even in small ways. Small daily practices to sustain. Mental clarity and focus. Mental clarity and focus are essential for success. Incorporate these simple practices into your routine to nurture your mind. Morning rituals for intention. Start your day with purpose. Spend 5 minutes visualizing your ideal day. Write down your top 3 priorities. Engage in a quick mindfulness practice to center yourself. Midday breaks to recharge. Avoid burnout by taking intentional breaks. Step away from screens for 10 minutes. Go for a short walk or practice deep breathing exercises. Reflect on your progress and adjust your plan if needed. Evening reflection for growth. End your day with reflection. Write down one thing you accomplished and one thing you're grateful for. Identify any challenges you faced and brainstorm solutions for tomorrow. Looking ahead. Habits are the foundation of transformation. By building routines that align with your vision, embracing discipline, and committing to small daily actions, you can create a life of sustained growth and success. In the next chapter, we'll tackle one of the most paralyzing forces in personal growth: fear. You'll learn how to overcome fear and take bold action toward your dreams. For now, consider, what new habit can you start today that will move you closer to your ideal future? Chapter 9. Overcoming fear and taking action. Fear is one of the most powerful emotions we face. It has the ability to paralyze or propel us, depending on how we respond to it. While fear is a natural part of growth, it often holds us back from reaching our full potential. This chapter is about understanding fear, confronting it head-on, and using it as a stepping stone to unlock your potential. By learning how to take bold action in the face of fear, you'll cultivate confidence, resilience, and a deeper sense of purpose. Understanding fear as a natural part of growth. Fear is your brain's way of protecting you from harm, but it often overreacts. Your mind interprets unfamiliar situations as threats, even when they hold no real danger. The evolutionary root of fear developed as a survival mechanism. In ancient times, it kept humans alert to predators and other life-threatening situations. Today, fear often manifests as fear of failure, worry about disappointing yourself or others, fear of rejection, concern about being judged or excluded, fear of change, anxiety about stepping into the unknown. The growth-fear connection. Fear often signals that you're about to grow. If you're feeling fear, it's a sign you're stepping out of your comfort zone and into a space where transformation is possible. Tools for identifying and confronting fear. To overcome fear, you must first identify it and understand its root cause. Then, you can confront it with courage and clarity. Name your fear. Fear thrives in ambiguity. By naming it, you take away some of its power. Ask yourself, what exactly am I afraid of? What's the worst that could happen? What's the best that could happen? Challenge. Limiting beliefs. Fear is often fueled by limiting beliefs, thoughts that convince you you're not capable or deserving. Replace these beliefs with empowering truths. Instead of, I'm not good enough, say, I'm capable and willing to learn. Instead of, What if I fail? Say, what if I succeed? Reframe fear as excitement. Physiologically, fear and excitement are similar. They both increase heart rate and energy. Reframe your fear as a sign of anticipation and possibility. For example, instead of saying, "I'm terrified to speak in public," say, "I'm excited to share my ideas." How action disrupts fear and builds confidence. Action is the antidote to fear. When you take even the smallest step forward, you disrupt the fear cycle and build momentum. Start small, break intimidating tasks into manageable steps. For instance, if you're afraid to start a new career, begin by researching opportunities or networking with professionals in the field. If you're hesitant to take on a fitness goal, commit to a 5-minute workout instead of an hour-long session. Embrace imperfection. Waiting for the perfect time or outcome keeps you stuck. Accept that imperfection is part of the journey and take action anyway. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. Celebrate small wins. Each step you take builds confidence. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, to reinforce the habit of taking action despite fear. Real-life examples of overcoming fear. Stories of individuals who overcame fear can inspire and guide your journey. Consider these examples. Fear of public speaking. A young professional was terrified of presenting in front of colleagues. She started by practicing her speech in front of a mirror, then to a small group of friends. Over time, she gained the confidence to speak at a company-wide event, transforming her fear into a newfound strength. Fear of failure in business. An aspiring entrepreneur delayed launching her business for years, fearing it wouldn't succeed. When she finally took the plunge, she learned valuable lessons from early mistakes and built a thriving brand. Her fear didn't disappear. It transformed into determination. Fear of rejection in relationships. A man avoided dating after a painful breakup, fearing rejection. He began by attending social events and engaging in light-hearted conversations. Gradually, he rebuilt his confidence and found a meaningful connection. Practical strategies to conquer fear. Here are some actionable strategies to help you face fear and take bold action. Visualize success. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself succeeding in the face of fear. Imagine how it feels to overcome the challenge and achieve your goal. Practice exposure, therapy. Gradually expose yourself to what you fear in controlled, manageable steps. Each exposure lessens the intensity of your fear and increases your confidence. Create a fear action plan. Write down your fear and a step-by-step plan to address it. Include the first action you can take immediately, a timeline for each step, a reward for completing the process. Seek support. Share your fears with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach. Their perspective and encouragement can help you see beyond your fear. Looking ahead. Fear is not the enemy. It's a sign that you're on the brink of growth. By understanding its roots, reframing it as an opportunity, and taking bold action, you can transform fear into fuel for your dreams. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to align your actions with your highest self, creating a life of purpose and authenticity. For now, ask yourself, what's one fear I can confront today, and what action can I take to move past it? Chapter 10. Aligning with your highest self. Living a life of purpose and authenticity requires aligning your actions with your core values. It's about understanding who you are, what matters most to you, and ensuring your choices and behaviors reflect that truth. This chapter will explore how to connect with your highest self and create a life that feels true to who you are. What it means to align your actions with your core values. Aligning your actions with your core values means making decisions based on what you believe to be the most important aspects of life. This alignment provides clarity and fulfillment, and it creates a life that feels whole and purposeful. Defining your core values. Your core values are the fundamental beliefs that guide your life. They can include qualities like integrity, compassion, creativity, or resilience. To live authentically, it's essential to define what these values are and evaluate how your actions align with them. Living in integrity. Living in integrity means that your actions and decisions are consistent with your values. This consistency builds trust with yourself and others, and it leads to a deeper sense of fulfillment. When your actions align with your core values, you feel empowered and confident in your choices. Techniques to connect with your intuition. Intuition is a powerful tool that guides us toward decisions that resonate with our true self. By cultivating your intuition, you can make choices that are more aligned with your higher purpose. Mindfulness practices. Engage in practices like meditation or deep breathing to calm the mind and make space for intuition to emerge. Quieting the noise of daily life allows your inner voice to become clearer and more accessible. Trusting your gut. Often, your intuition speaks through a feeling or gut instinct. Trusting these sensations, even if they don't always make logical sense, can lead you to decisions that are more aligned with your highest self. The role of self-awareness in personal transformation. Self-awareness is the key to personal growth and transformation. It allows you to recognize patterns in your thoughts and behaviors that may not serve your highest self. By becoming more aware of your actions, you can start to make more intentional choices that align with your values. Daily reflection. Take time each day to reflect on your actions and decisions. Journaling or simply sitting quietly can help you gain insight into how you're showing up in the world. Are your choices aligned with your core values? The power of self-acceptance. Being self-aware is not about criticizing yourself, but about accepting yourself fully. Self-acceptance opens the door to change and growth as you begin to see where you can improve without judgment, cultivating a life that feels true to who you are. Living authentically is about embracing your true self without the need for approval from others. It means designing a life based on your values and passions rather than conforming to societal expectations. Embrace your uniqueness. Stop comparing yourself to others. Embrace what makes you unique and trust that your individuality is what gives you strength. When you align with your authentic self, you start living a life that is fulfilling and true to who you are. Create your ideal life. Take deliberate steps to cultivate a life that matches your values and passions. This might include pursuing a career that excites you, building relationships based on mutual respect, or simply creating space for activities that bring you joy. Looking ahead. Aligning with your highest self requires continuous effort, but the rewards are immense. A life of purpose, clarity, and fulfillment. In the next chapter, we'll explore how your transformation impacts those around you and how you can be a living example of change. For now, reflect on this. What's one action you can take today to better align with your highest self? Chapter 11. The ripple effect of your transformation. Transformation is not a solitary journey. When you change, those around you are impacted, whether directly or indirectly. In this chapter, we'll explore how your personal growth affects your relationships, community, and the world at large. The power of being an example of change. As you grow, you become an example of what's possible. Your transformation can inspire others to take their own steps toward growth and self-improvement. Living as an example. Your actions, mindset, and behavior influence those around you. When you choose to live authentically, prioritize personal growth, and overcome obstacles others notice, you show them that change is possible, and they may feel encouraged to make changes in their own lives. The responsibility of influence. With the power to inspire others comes the responsibility to set a positive example. Be mindful of the way you show up in the world, as your choices can have a far-reaching impact. How your growth influences your relationships and community. Your transformation isn't just about you, it ripples outward, touching your relationships and your community. When you grow, you create more room for deeper connections and healthier interactions with others. Deepening connections. As you become more authentic, your relationships become more genuine. You're able to connect on a deeper level, free from masks or pretenses. This can lead to more meaningful friendships, stronger family bonds, and more fulfilling romantic partnerships. Building a supportive community. Your growth also creates a ripple effect within your community. As you share your journey and offer support to others, you contribute to a larger culture of growth and transformation. This creates a powerful network of people who are dedicated to mutual growth and support. Sharing your journey to inspire others. One of the most powerful ways to inspire change in others is by sharing your story. By being vulnerable and open about your journey, you give others permission to embark on their own. The power of vulnerability. When you share your struggles, challenges, and successes, you make it easier for others to relate to you. Vulnerability creates a safe space for others to open up, fostering mutual growth and understanding. Inspiring action. Your journey can motivate others to take action. By showing them that transformation is possible, you help them see that their dreams are achievable too. Understanding that your transformation is a gift to the world. When you transform, you're not only changing your life, you're contributing to the greater good. Your growth has a ripple effect that extends beyond your immediate circles. The collective impact. Each person's transformation contributes to a larger cultural shift. As more individuals align with their true selves and embrace personal growth, the collective consciousness shifts toward positivity, compassion, and empowerment. Embracing your role in the world. Your transformation is not just for you, it's a gift to the world. As you grow, you have the opportunity to contribute positively to society and create a world that reflects your values. Looking ahead. By embracing your role as an example of change, you influence not just your own life, but the lives of others. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to sustain and expand your transformation, ensuring that you continue to create the life you desire. For now, reflect on this. How has your transformation already influenced those around you? Chapter 12. Becoming the creator of your reality. True empowerment comes from understanding that you are the creator of your reality. This chapter will explore how to sustain your transformation, expand your vision, and continue growing on your journey. How to maintain momentum after the initial transformation. The initial transformation is just the beginning. To continue evolving, you must maintain momentum and keep pushing forward. Building new routines. Creating routines that support your growth is essential for maintaining momentum. This might include setting aside time for daily reflection, exercise, learning, or creative pursuits. By making growth a part of your daily life, you ensure that it remains a continuous process. Overcoming plateaus. It's natural to encounter periods of stagnation. When you hit a plateau, remember that it's part of the journey. Stay committed to your vision, seek new challenges, and stay open to change. Expanding your vision and setting new goals. Once you've experienced transformation, it's important to continue expanding your vision. Stretching your limits. As you grow, you'll uncover new potential within yourself. Don't be afraid to stretch your limits and set more ambitious goals. Each new challenge is an opportunity to evolve even further. Setting new milestones. Create new goals that reflect your expanded vision. Break these goals down into actionable steps and celebrate each milestone you reach along the way. Realizing that growth is a lifelong journey. Growth is not a one-time event, it's a lifelong journey. Embrace this journey with patience and commitment. The continuous process of growth. As you evolve, new layers of potential will emerge. Each stage of growth brings new lessons and insights. Embrace these changes and stay open to continuous learning. The power of resilience. True resilience comes from knowing that challenges will arise, but you are equipped to handle them. Stay committed to your vision and trust the process, knowing that growth never truly ends. Encouragement to fully embrace your role as the creator of your life. You are the creator of your reality. By staying focused on your goals, expanding your vision, and embracing lifelong growth, you can continue shaping your life into something extraordinary. Take bold action. Embrace the power of taking bold, decisive action. When you act with intention and clarity, you reinforce your role as the creator of your reality. Trust the process. Know that you are on the right path. Trust yourself. Trust the process, and remember that growth is a journey, not a destination. Looking ahead. Your transformation is a lifelong journey of growth, expansion, and creation. In the next chapter, we'll look at how to align your actions with your highest self. For now, ask yourself, how will you continue to grow and evolve in the coming months? Conclusion: embracing the power of your mindset. As we reach the conclusion of this journey, it's important to recognize that transformation begins and ends in the mind. Everything we've discussed throughout these 12 chapters revolves around one central idea: the mastery of your mindset. The way you think, the beliefs you hold, and the stories you tell yourself ultimately shape the life you experience. From the very first chapter, we've seen how your thoughts have the power to create your reality. You've learned to break free from limiting beliefs, overcome fear, and reprogram your inner dialogue to support your growth. You've explored how aligning with your highest self and building healthy habits all stem from a mindset that is focused on growth, purpose, and authenticity. Mastering your mindset means taking control of your thoughts and emotions, learning how to confront fear, and using challenges as opportunities to evolve. By applying the techniques for emotional mastery, financial empowerment, and personal growth, you've begun to reshape your inner world. This, in turn, changes your external reality, allowing you to live a life that aligns with your deepest desires and values. The journey we've embarked on together is only the beginning. Now that you've laid the foundation of a powerful mindset, you have the tools to continue expanding your vision, setting new goals, and creating lasting change. Transformation is a lifelong process, one that requires consistent effort, self-awareness, and a commitment to growth. But above all, remember that you are the creator of your reality. The mastery of your mindset empowers you to navigate life's challenges, stay focused on your purpose, and influence not only your own life, but the lives of those around you. As you continue to grow, you will inspire others and create a ripple effect of positive change in your community. So, keep refining your mindset. Stay resilient. Embrace every opportunity to learn and evolve. And always remember, your thoughts are powerful, and with the right mindset, you can create the life you were always meant to live. Thank you for allowing me to guide you on this transformative journey. You are capable of more than you know. Your mindset has already set the stage for your success. Now go live it.